Let's walk through 5 sewing ideas for back to school. Welcome, I do sewing and DIY related content, and today we are talking about back to school sewing ideas. So I had asked what type of sewing ideas would you like to see, and I had a lot of requests for back to school. So we are going to be talking about 5 different sewing ideas you can make for back to school, and then just as a little update, a new back to school pattern will be out soon. But let's go ahead and get started with our list of 5. So the first one would be this DIY hand sanitizer holder. I have a whole video where I made this last year. This was really easy, really quick to do. What I loved about this is you can just hang it on a backpack, you could hang it on your bag, so this could be great for students and teachers alike. Really, I love using mine. I bring it to work with me. I think that really anybody could probably use one of these though, to the idea that it's useful for everybody. All you have to do is make this little holder and then you can refill it with different hand sanitizers, so it is perfect for use again and again and again. I used cotton material. The only tricky part was that little bit of elastic at the bottom, but you could always practice and you'd be able to figure out how to get it in there, so I will be sure to link that video. Now the second item that we have is hair accessories. So I know that sometimes I've seen people will do like a new hair accessory for each year of school. So you could do this with bows, you could do it with scrunchies. Definitely I do know that this would be more for a girl who really likes hair accessories. So if that is not your student, this may not pertain as much to them. These were really easy to make though for both the bow and the scrunchie. And of course I have patterns for both of these in case you want even more instructions. I could definitely see though you could use this with cotton material, maybe their favorite cartoon character of the year, favorite colors for that year, and then you could have like a collection of these hair bows when they're in high school. But a lot of different ways that you could go about using these. And then of course the scrunchie can also be a great option with that same colorful fabric type thing that you'd be able to use. And next up, with back to school, there's probably going to be a lot more reading involved. So we have bookmarks and a book cover. So this kind of could count as multiple different patterns ideas, but for the first, I will talk about just the bookmark. So for bookmarks, I have 2 different patterns available for these. I have that just bigger kind of rectangle bookmark, then also the corner bookmark. Both can be really fun and easy to make though. If you just use cotton material and then interfacing, these will be really quick, easy projects that you're able to knock out. It's really fun to make. I have made multiple bookmarks, but again, this could kind of follow along the hair accessory route, that you could use their favorite fabric, you could use their favorite pattern, cartoon characters. There's so many different types of fabrics you can get nowadays, so it could be a really great way to kind of remember what they were like in that year, what was their favorite item that they were using. And then of course for these bookmarks you can make them really how big or small as you want. In the pattern I do talk about how you can get different sizes for the rectangle bookmark, but if you really want to play around with it, you could make your own. Now for these, the corner bookmark I do love because it's just so small, but I do realize that that could probably get lost a little easier. The rectangle bookmark may be a little harder to get lost just because of how big it is, but of course anything can get lost during back to school season. So keep that in mind that these are smaller items, so by the end of the year they may not be there anymore, but it could be a good scrap buster to kind of make for the beginning, and then you can try to keep an eye on it as it goes through. Next item up would be the book cover. So I know that some schools they do digital books, so like you'll have like a laptop and then the books are actually on there, but some still do those hardcover books, and if you want to help protect those, cover them a little bit, you could make your own book cover. Now book covers, the best way to go about this is to use knit fabric just so that it can fit multiple sizes and kind of fits a little bit more comfortably. So do take that into account, as working with knit can be a little trickier. But if you already have a serger, this would be a very quick project. If you do not have a serger, you can make one of these on your home sewing machine. So you would just be using stretch stitches such as a zigzag stitch, and then you could have it fit your book cover. The best part about knit is that it doesn't really fray, so these could be really easy to whip up, and then of course they're machine washable. Then last but not least, we have the zippered pouch. So for the zipper 3-ring binder, I had made this last year. I have a video for it that I'll be sure to link. And over the year, while I wasn't in school, I did use this multiple times just to see how it would hold up, and it did really well over the year. I will say that if you have a student that can be a little rougher with their school supplies, I would be concerned at how those little fabric rings that we have on the side, how those would hold up. So just something to keep in mind, but this could be a really fun way to customize and to make a school supply. So I really wanted to highlight this, but I will say that working with that vinyl can be a little tricky. So this may be hard for a brand new beginner sewist, but something that you could try to build up to if you really wanted to make one of these. I hope you enjoyed these 5 ideas. If you did, let me know which one you're going to be making, and then remember there will be a new pattern coming out soon. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you want to see next. Thanks for watching.